happening, guys? My name is OTG and I'd like to welcome you to a brand new video on my channel, and hopefully it will become a little bit of a series for you guys. It is trading tips for beginners, and basically guys, all that this video is basically me showing you some trading tips you can use to help yourselves get minimal coins. So we're going to start off with minimal coins, then we'll go to medium. So like if you're starting off in FIFA and you've only got a certain amount of coins, you build up, and then you have the middle one, which will say will have about 100k, and you have to try and build up to 200k, and then you go higher when you're trying to get to them millions and them high amounts. But guys, this first method that I'm showing you on your screen is one that I like to call the non-rare low buy, or it's not kind of a weird name, but what you do is you go in and you search for non-rare players, 350 by now, and you look for players that are 76 or higher rated. So you'll see me pick up maybe one or two and make a bid on them. But what you do is you try and pick them up, you put a 300 coin bid on them, and remember this is for beginners, and then because they're higher than 75 rated, you're going to make a small profit. And when I say small, only about 4 coins. But guys, if you do, say if you had bought like, I don't know, as many as you can, over 100 people, 100 players, then and you go out and you use these players, or not use them, and then you go on and resell them for a good price, and you're gonna be in the money, and you're gonna have extra money. And you know, if you've only just started out, that could be an extra 1,000 coins if you really put your mind to it. But obviously you're gonna want to try and trade, and as you saw there, I go for a bid on that guy, and then I go a bit frantic. And these players, I'm only gonna make a few coins. Obviously you don't want to be looking at the stats, you're just looking at the ratings. Doesn't matter where the player is from, or what he does, or what position he is. You just want to get that player and then trade him on. It's only minimal trading, it's nothing special, but it can make you short amount of coins. And obviously you can do certain players, which I will show you later on in the episode, where we trade with some players that I think are good, the best sort of players, and you want to be looking for them leagues. But I mean, you can buy these players and try and sell them on for a little bit extra coins. I mean, you could buy someone for, go and get someone for a cheap price of 150, and then sell them on for 400 coins. I mean, that could make you a small profit, but that could really help someone grow. So what you want to do is you just want to find the players and make bids on them, and you see, I get a guy who's 77 rated. Unless someone buys him, then you're going to have the profit. So it's only a short amount of profit, guys, this one. That is the first of the low buy tactics. I mean, you can just search through and have a look, see who you can find. You can get anyone you like and just make them bids and then check back later, which I inevitably do. But you want to be looking for players that you think are going to sell. You've got to be having that mindset of the league you're going to use. And the league I like to use the most, like most people, is the Barclays Premier League, because it is the most popular league in FIFA 13 Ultimate Team. And here I'm just looking through players that I could think possibly trade with, and one of the guys I thought would be a good man to use was in fact Kevin Morales. Just looking at some of the players, and you know, Morales, he is a big player. We started off FIFA Ultimate Team, he was actually around about 8,000 coins worth. And the thing is, you could buy him, and then a few days later he'd drop in price. So now he's settled down to around 1,000 coins. He is a good buy. I'm just searching through to see what his prices is. But what I want, and what you really want to be doing, is going for a formation. Personally, if I'm going to try and do best trading, you go for the better formations. 4-1-2-1-2s, 4-3-3s, 4-4-2s. They are the most popular formations and the most sought after formations. And I'm just looking to see what lowest buy Morales goes for. And you know, he has a very wide variety, and as he's such a cheap player, it's going to be hard to pick up one of them pick up a player and then sell him on for a good enough profit. So if you stumble across him for 1,000 coins, and then you sell him on for about 2,000 to 2,400, this is PlayStation prices, you're going to make a small profit, but it could be important for someone who's just starting out in the game. I mean, these sort of trading tips can help you out a lot. And now all I'm doing is I'm just going into the market, putting in 2,000 and seeing what other bids there are. And you know, I'm just putting bids on every single one I see. Just as when I come back, just seeing if any of them I've won any of them. And if I have won any of them, then obviously I'm going to snatch it up, guys. And you know, you can use this with any player. As you can see, I've got a high budget in there, but I am trading with some other players, but obviously bigger tier players. And you know, what you need to do is you need to find a player you really enjoy. And that was the first player. He was Kevin Morales. You can use anyone. Jermaine Defoe, Darren Bent is another good one. I've also tried Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. He's a very popular player. Javinho, and at this point you can see me trying to trade with striker. And yeah, I thought I'd done David looking for like Oscar and all them, and there was none like them. Trying to find an out of position formation, and which is more of a higher tier. But then I go for David Luiz, and I look, and his lowest buy now in 41212 is 7,800 coins. So I'll go into the market and go for about 7,500 lowest bid, and just bid on loads of different David Luiz's, because you want to make that profit. And you know, you can just open bid and just bid on as many of the players you can, and you don't have to check. You can just go and play a game and come back. If you've got any of them, then you obviously will go on and trade them on and then play another match, and then hopefully they would have sold. But like, what you want to do is, if you are trading and you just like you want to buy a new player with the coins you make, I would say leave yourself a 1,000 coin gap so you can trade your way back up to get more players. Because here now I'm just searching through to see what the lowest buy nows are, 442, and you can see there's one there for 3,000. I was just checking through it, and then it expires. So we went for 442. But luckily enough for me, there was one going for 3,600. You know, I should have really picked up that 3,000 card, but you know, it wouldn't have given me too much profit. So what I need to do though is buy these players and then sell them on. I list him up for only a few extra coins, but he will inevitably sell because he at that time is the next cheapest player, and if he's the only one there, then he is going to be the most desired player out of the lot. And you know, that is one of the main tactics I personally use. And I'm also searching for 4-1-2-1-2, and obviously, as I said, 4-3-3. But you can also do the method where you just search a random formation. Could be one of the bad, worse, or say formations, and you just find the lowest out of all of them and hope for the best. And you can see here 7,500 coins is how much he's going for. So we're just going to have to search around and see who we can get and how we can get him, because we don't want to be stuck just going for one player. And what I was doing here, I was just checking because I thought someone might go and buy him, and I checked at 8,000, and it turns out there are quite a lot of them. So you know, I just thought there might be a gap between 7,800 and the next one might be 8,400. If so, then I could pick that player up. But I made the decision personally to go out and try and get the player. I'm gonna look to bring him in, and obviously you're gonna need a good financial budget to have all these players. Obviously, David Luiz, he's probably the most he's most known for his overpoweredness in the game, and you can see I'm just picking some up for below 7,000, which could give me a nice hefty profit. But obviously, this is assuming that nobody comes back and bids on them. And also, guys, I would definitely say don't bid on ones that have contracts, purely because if they have contracts, then you're gonna struggle a little bit. And guys, here we go. We picked up another one of them, I believe, and we sell him on for once again 3,800 coins. As you saw there, it's quite funny. We found him. I just stumbled across him again, and then another guy player we have is Patrice Evra, and his lowest by now is 3,750. You know, he's obviously, you're going to need a bit more money, but you know, he is going to be one of them players I can buy and then trade on minimal, because he's not the most wanted left back in the game. People are going to want Gael Clichy. Patrice Evra, I'd say, is second to Gael Clichy, because Gael Clichy obviously has the pace to back himself up. But I'm just searching through to see if I can find any cheap Evras on the market that could be any use of me. So once again, I just go through and I bid on a couple of these, looking for the cheapest ones, because he is a rather expensive player, and the ones people are not going to bid on. And you know, I just go through and I decide I'll go on this one just purely to see if it does get accepted, which hopefully it does. And in a minute, guys, you'll see the players that I've picked up from Trade Pile and Trading. So these are the players, guys, we have got. Obviously, ignore some of the players like Muller and Alba and Benzema. They're from Squad Builders and also Trading. But we've picked up some good players, and as you can see here, these are the players that we've picked up. We've got Kevin Morales, Valdez, Evra. We picked up one of the Evras and Morales, and you can see the amount of players we didn't pick up. some of the David Luiz's we didn't get. You can see the players we did get. We didn't get one of the Holdens. He got bought out, and it was quite weird. But we picked up these players, and as you'll see now, with the 300 coin profit, I'm just getting rid of some of the players. You can see these players need another bid, so I put a bid in for Morales purely because I wanted the player, and also we're going for another bid on Morales just so see if we can get him. I was just checking out Jermaine Defoe in form, see if I can make profit, but he ended up selling for about 40,000, which I didn't really want to do, and you can see we've got over 100k in our trade pile now. That's from other trading, not the main style. As you can see, though, we picked up this guy for 300 coins, and we're selling him for 304. For lower rate traders, that's a profit, and you can feel something good about yourself. Valdez, bring him in, and we'll sell him for 304 coins as well. I mean, I could have relisted him and hoped for the best, but you're making profit. That's 8 coins profit there. It's not a lot, but it's trading, and that is exactly what you need, and it will help me boost my trade pile a lot. Obviously, I've got a lot of coins. I can trade with high tier players. Like at the moment, I think one of my favourite players to trade with is Robin van Persie. He's a very good player to trade with, and he's very sought after. Of course, he is one of Premier League's finest talents, and also here's Elano. He is a 77 rated. Thought he might be a little bit more, but he's only 8 coins extra. So I quick sell him, making a profit, and you can see we've made only a few coins, but it's still something, and that is really all I cared about. And you can see I did indeed pick up the Morales and Evra, and you know, them two are hopefully going to give me, between the two of them, a 4,000 coin profit. A hope, really. That's a hope. So we go into our first player, and it's Patrice Evra, and on the market, that is the lowest he will go for a buy now. Hopefully he will sell as quickly as possible. And Kevin Morales, that his lowest buy now is around 2,700, 2,600. Guys, these guys did in fact sell. Evra didn't sell afterwards, but guys, they are minimal trading tips for beginners. Guys, I hope you have enjoyed and like this style of commentary and what I'm doing. Guys, leave a like if you think this has helped you in any way. It probably won't for many people, obviously, because FIFA's very important. But if you're brand new to coming into the game from Christmas, thank you guys for watching. My name is OTG. Use these tips because they might be important. See you guys in whatever my next video is. Bye, guys.